Hi, it's Mick here from LearnEasyVideo.com. Today I'm giving an overview on Filmora 10. What is Filmora 10? It is the latest release from wonderSoft software, a free video editing software program that I've seen online. I never really used it myself, but decided to have a look at it and see how it looks and works. I had a little bit of a play with it and see if it is user friendly for beginning video editors. That's what this review is all about, for beginning video people that haven't had much experience in editing software, Upon opening the program, we see this screen, which it's very much like other editing software screens, having an area to import your media files and a viewing screen on the right hand side over here. So you've got the media here, you can import your media files here, you've got the viewing screen here, and you have your timeline down the bottom. So and you can drag and drop your media files that you save up in this area here. This is where you store your media files for your projects, and you drag and drop them down here, and your audio files onto the timeline to make your video. There are little icons everywhere, as you can see. They're pretty self-explanatory for importing, adding media files and titles and text, audio files, transitions, effects, and split screen function to split the video screen. There's a reasonably good selection of video samples. Like, say you've got audio, titles, transitions, effects, elements, split screen. Over here you've got certain features as well. Put the mouse on there and it'll show you render, preview. All right, but if you want to go to, say, shared media, just click on there, shared media, and we might sample color, sample video. There's 20 files in here, sample videos, so you got bits and pieces. So let's drag one down to the timeline just to show you. So you drag it to the timeline, that's it there. There's a really good selection of different ones, sample colors. You've got green screen, you got audio files, you got so you can play around with this and check out Young and Bright. There's different there's 43 videos in here, or sound effects. There's different sound effects. So there's a lot of information in here, a lot of files in here that are very helpful with my music. So there's some music files as well. That's hang on, sound effect, transfer, tender and sentimental. There's different genres of fields, moods, whatever, folk, if you want that. That's under audio. Titles, there's various titles you can bring in. You just bring a title into your movie, so you drag it down and stick it there, and then it'll come onto your screen. Here it is opening up. There's actually some really good tutorials inside of this program as well. Probably better than my overview, but this is just to show people, that tell them about it, and if they want to go and have a look and explore more, they can. And it's opening up. Here we go. So we're back again into the program. So there's audio, there's titles, there's transitions, there's effects. You click on effects, there's all things. There's stickers, there's AR stickers, audio effects, what's new, Halloween, different things, different filters to put over you. And look, it's a thing you got to play with. Elements, same thing. Split screen. And anyway, you have to click on these to download first before you can drag. Like, say you've got an audio file there and it's, say, sound effect, Young and Bright, say say you wanted that one there, stand. You got to double click on it, see how it downloads, the green line, and now we can bring it down here and have a listen to see how it sounds. play it. Yep, it's playing. So if you like it, keep it. If you don't, you just delete it. And just above the timeline, there are more icons, like over here on the left hand side of the timeline. There's redo, undo, redo, delete, scissors, the same as you've got scissors here on this timeline. Anywhere you want to come along, and if you've got a, say you've got that file down in here and you want to come along here and you want to cut it, you just drag the timeline to where you want it and just go snip, or you can go snip over there. And so that's how you edit your movies, both your video and your audio. Just above the timeline, as I said, there on the left hand side here, undo, redo, deletes, clip. There's that one there is speed. You can adjust the speed and play it backwards if you want. There's another one there, duration, extend or reduce the duration of your media. This may change the speed. Another one here, edit, for additional editing options like opacity to make it see-through, and you can rotate motion, that's the speed, the traveling motion. Edit is you can do opacity, same thing, that's the same button. This one here is silent thing for editing video sounds, and this one here is render or preview. That's the same as pressing enter on your keyboard or return key on your keyboard, and it's every movie needs to be rendered because otherwise they're all clunky and they don't play very good. That one there is add markers, in and out markers for on your timeline. Record a voiceover if you want to do a voiceover. Add an audio mixer, so you click that. You can play around with the audio levels. Right, I clicked that before, the master one, by mistake, and I wondered why I had no video sound, no sound on my computer. It took me a while to figure out what it was, but it's sorted now. Zoom to fit the timeline, so you can, there's your, so you want to minus that, say, see the bottom, see how it's bringing that shorter. That's you can have a look at video. That's a music clip, but if you had a video clip and you wanted to look at it a bit closer, you can drag that along like that, look, or backwards and forwards, or plus, minus, whichever, so you can see it all in the timeline. Like if you've got 3 hours of video or something and you want to bring it, it goes way out to the other end of the room somewhere, well, you bring it in, and so you can see it all. What else have we got? So it won't run smooth if it's clunky. If you don't render it, then every video needs to be rendered. The marker videos we've done. The microphone is there to record voiceovers, as I've said. Next one is audio mixer. Left one is zoom to fit the timeline. There's a one on the end. I think that gives you really big, full, super big, brings that up to full screen. And so you got the whole thing there is full screen. So you bring it, click it to bring it back. Down the bottom right hand corner here, there was 2 arrows. Do it again. That's full screen. Bring your mouse down. Just click on that, takes it back to normal. Yet I am on full screen for this whole page for this function. So here, and also, like say that one there, render, preview, and it's got enter on the end. It's telling you what to do, what key. That one there is add marker. It says M. That's the shortcut. So there's where you see a thing like that, on like M on the end, if I hit M, I'd put a marker in there. If I hit enter, that does the same job as clicking that button, or the same job as clicking that button. But you can also play, stop and start with the space bar, which I tend to use. You go like that, it plays. Same with video as well as sound. Stop, hit it again, play, stop, and so on and so forth. So there's a number of different ways that you can start and stop your video. So the video viewer has 3 arrows, 1, 2, 3, and that's backwards, left, right, goes one step at a time, and that's forwards, right, one step at a time. That's play, so that'll play the music track. If we had video, it'd play that as well, and that's stop. which is the same as keyboard, space bar to stop. So if you, I guess the goal is to learn all the shortcuts to make life easy, but you just got to fiddle around with it and practice, and you know, and you can then sort of get the feel for it, and you can change the quality of the display settings on the, there's a TV setting over here, TV thing here. You can change the aspect ratio of your video, like widescreen, 1:1, that's like a square for Instagram or Facebook, 4:3 standard, 3:4, 21:9 cinema, 9:6. Widescreen's pretty well the run-of-the-mill thing now at the moment. And you can change the frames per second. Best to have it on around about, I think 23.97 video frames per second is the average, but 25, if you leave it where it is, it should be fine. So, but you can change it if you know the frame rate for that video. Camera, you can take a snapshot, like say for example we got a media file. Let's bring in a sample video, and we'll grab this bloke here, and we'll put him on the timeline. Righto, and we want to take a screenshot. So snap, he's looking the other way, but up the top here you'll see there's a screenshot. So there's there, if you wanted to use that as a thumbnail or something, you could for the video. But I'll delete that, not the whole program, and I'll delete the one next to it. So you highlight it and hit the delete key to delete. The camera icon was doing the snapshot. It's pretty well getting close to the end of my overview. The last one opens the video into full screen mode again. That's just a recap again. There's other functions that this thing will do as well. I mean, you've got them here. You've been through these. We've been through these. There's also one here, half full. That's quality. That's your display quality. If you want to, I don't really see much use for that, but that's only if you've got a computer that's running rough, I guess, because if it's not very fast, and then you may need to reduce the quality, but then what's the point in doing it, you know? I think you have to, the best thing you could do is buy a new computer and go from there. Then do the video editing, because video takes up heaps and heaps of space on your computer, and it's a slow and time consuming job. What else can I tell you? So get your cameras out. That's what I reckon. Get your cameras out, your mobile phones, smartphones, whatever you use to take video and photos. Get outside somewhere or wherever you want to go, and make some little photos and videos and put them into a project. You can even send them to me if you like, but please, only beginners send their video clips. I don't want experienced video editors sending them, probably better than I am. And this video overview of Filmora 10 is for beginners and newbies only, starting out, not knowing much about video editing. It's all just a learning curve, one step at a time. You've got to open it up, try it, fiddle with it. The main thing is have fun doing it. If you don't enjoy it, well then don't use it. But if you like this video review, and then please subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button below this video, and hit the bell to notify when I add new videos and updates to my channel. You can subscribe to receive my emails and newsletters from time to time as well, if you wish. I'd love to hear from you, your thoughts, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever, on this overview that I've presented to you here today. The next video will be how to make your first video using Filmora 10. So I might see you there. So all the best from Mick at www.learneasyvideo.com. Thank you.